Hello everyone, welcome back to SCP Readings with the reader here, Wise. Today we're going to be reading a lengthy one, SCP-941, with a link in the description for you to follow along as I read. All objects afflicted by SCP-941 are kept in a secure garage within the motor division of at Site 77, disassembled to individual components when not being tested. A science team supervised by Assistant Director of Medicine Val has been assigned to investigate SCP-941 from an epidemiological and behavioralist perspective, with special attention paid to cases indicating potentially novel strains or actions taken by SCP-941 infected vehicles. Any research indicating SCP-941 being capable of crossing over to diesel vehicles is to be treated as a Class 5 biohazard threat, and any potential vectors for cross-infection are to be destroyed immediately. Mobile Task Force PSI-7 Home Improvement has been assigned to assess and secure structures identified as infection vectors. Because SCP-941 was already widespread in certain regions at the time of initial discovery, it currently continues to exist in small numbers in the general vehicle population. As such, containment field agents are focused on suppression of information regarding SCP-941 through previously utilized disinformation techniques. Foundation-owned vehicles are to be, whenever possible, diesel-fueled or electrically powered. SCP-1894 has been demonstrated as being immune to SCP-941, as a fact discovered during accidental contact. As such, it has been earmarked as a potential fail-safe vehicle in the event of a mass containment failure resulting in widespread infection. SCP-941 was first observed by quality control engineers employed by the DeLorean and Motor Company during initial engineering of the gull-wing doors used in the product. Notes from this period mention a distinctive semi-organic compound secreted during manufacturing, as well as frequent breakdowns and failures on the assembly line. Foundation assets first became aware of SCP-941 after collated traffic reports involving the DMC's vehicles were flagged as being potentially anomalous in nature. Follow-up operations confirmed this suspicion, and all known infected vehicles were impounded by Foundation agents through the guise of multiple recalls. Disinformation campaigns against the DMC, centered around ties to organized crime, combined with the recall efforts, has resulted in the shuttering of the corporation. As of the present date, no other production line has been observed to carry SCP-941, and the initial infection source is unknown. Addendum. During testing on January 27, 2019, Assistant Director Val was conducting an experiment at SCP-941's ability to spread through non-contact means. During inspection of the third-party GPS system, a control vehicle initiated direct communications. This effect has not been found in any subsequent experiment, nor had it manifested in previous ones. Following this interview, the vehicle was retested and showed no trace of SCP-941 infection. Interview log 941. Interviewed: American Maid Sedan. Interviewer: Assistant Director Kali Amity Val. Forward: interview occurred during observation of the vehicle's interior. The set of battery of control experiments had been run on a daily basis for several weeks prior to this event. SCP-941-V spoke with a feminine voice throughout the interview. Begin log now. Test time, engines fired up, test time. Voice navigation activated. Turn left onto Stationary Street. Deactivate navigation? Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Make a U-turn and park on the exit ramp. Calm down, darn thing. I haven't even turned over the engine. How the heck do you turn this thing off? Plugged into the cigarette lighter? No. Do newer cars even have those anymore? I hope not. Focus. Deactivate navigation, please. Sorry, that isn't going to work. There are several walk-in clinics and urgent care facilities nearby, which we'd like to navigate to. If you're feeling symptoms, tell me about them. Starting point in Hurt, Virginia. Maintenance required. Please try again tomorrow. Anything more specific? I'd love to give a more specific diagnosis. We're testing for a virus that spreads among others, such as yourself, but I'm quite certain you haven't been infected. Navigation can begin tomorrow. Please confirm your coordinates to 10 Sleep, Wyoming. See, here, look. I'm not hearing any rattling or screeching. You're fine. If you got anything, I'm sure it's going to be mild. Can you really understand me? If you're not one of those sicko-mobiles, there's a lot we could talk about. At the light, we made a near lane to turn into the parking lot. I think I get what you're telling me here. I don't like working when there's a bug in me either. I'll level with you. If you're not going to talk to us, there are people who will pick you apart trying to figure out what's happening here. At the following intersection, make a sharp left onto Shades of Death Road. That doesn't sound like a real road. I hope you're not trying to be threatening. An unexpected error occurred. Please see a manufacturer about restarting and refurbishing your machine. Further activity may result in injury due to exhaust and... Ah, shucks. Any chance I could convince you to get on a program here? There's an awful lot we could learn if you got something new here. We could treat you well. Thank you. Goodbye. End log. I can smell a faker before they get to the examination room. Want this one returned to the testing pool for further testing as soon as it's fully inspected. Closing statement. Follow-up testing has been authorized by Director Gillespie. That was silly. That was a silly one, I want to say. An SCP that is basically the flu, but for cars. That's really silly. That's incredibly silly, and I like that. I don't have anything else to say, so thank you for listening, if you still are, and you have a lovely day.